Ready-cei Computer Education.
My dear friends, today I am giving some important questions. These questions are very important for your interview for accountant posts. So first question is, do you have experience in Tally? If you have any experience in Tally in previous company, just explain about that company and what you have done in that company. The next question is, if you the first question, do you have experience in Tally? If the person who doesn't have the experience, better to learn Tally operations through my videos and then do trials in your computer and prepare for interview. The second question is, how will you create a ledger? This is why they are asking is, while creating ledgers, customer ledgers goes to Sundry Data's account, Sundry Data's group, and supplier ledger comes under Sundry Creators group. So the ledger name and the groups to be create exactly as per Tally rules. Say example, the bank account comes under group bank accounts. Sales accounts comes under group sales accounts. Purchase account comes under group purchase accounts. Any type of expenses related to office expenses that comes under indirect expenses. Any expenses related to trading service, that is transport charges, that comes under direct expenses. The third question is, how to take opening balances in Tally. This is very important question. While taking opening balances, you get the previous year balance sheet. From the balance sheet, you have to create ledger one by one and take opening balances. I will show you one example. So example, in this company, previous year account balance, I am going to create one ledger. That is a bank ledger, ICICI Bank. Under group comes bank accounts. Here you can enter the bank account number, then address, everything, then state also, then PIN code number, contact number. Say example 15,250. See, bank account always shows debit balance. Debit. Then press yes to save this voucher. Save this account opening balance. Now go to see display account ledger. ICICI Bank. We have taken opening balances. This is 15,250. Now the fourth question is, how do you enter cash deposit entry? This is very important question wherever you go for interview. As an account, you must have to know this question, this answer. Where do you enter cash deposit entry? This is, you have to enter in contra entries. To enter contra entries, press escape key to come to gateway of Tally. In gateway of Tally, go to accounting vouchers, then press F4 here. Here you have to enter the bank account, then cash account. Say 10,000. Bank cash deposit to bank account. Fine. So for this fourth question answer is go to gateway of tally, accounting vouchers, contra entry. What is contra entry? Contra entry is used for cash deposit and cash withdrawal and transfer funds from bank to bank. How will you enter VAT in sales and purchase account? The sixth question is how will you enter VAT sale and purchase? Before that, you have to enable VAT. Say example features statutory taxation VAT, yes, like that you have to enable tax. Then you need to create one input tax ledger and output VAT ledger. Input VAT ledgers comes under group duties and taxes. Output tax ledger comes under duties and taxes. What is payment and receipt entry? See, the payment entry is used for when we make payment to the suppliers or for expenses, salaries, wages, or whatever the expenses, payment made by cash or bank, you have to enter in payment vouchers. To enter payment voucher, go to gateway of tally, accounting vouchers, gateway of tally, accounting vouchers, F5. Here you have to enter bank account, say bank or cash. When we make payment by cash, enter cash, or you make payment by bank, select the name of bank. Here enter the party name or expense ledger, say example traveling expense, say 5,000. Here enter the check number and pay to whom, enter the narration, that's it. Then next is receipt, payment and receipt entry. Receipt entry is used for when your customer gives checks or cash, you have to enter in receipt entry voucher. Receipt entry voucher, here accounting vouchers, receipt. Gateway of tally, accounting vouchers, receipt. Then next question is what is accounting vouchers and inventory vouchers? Accounting vouchers, these are the accounting vouchers: contra, payment, journal, sales, credit note, purchase, debit note, journal, reverse journal. These are accounting vouchers. Inventory voucher says, say example purchase order, sale order, rejection in, rejection out, debit note, credit note, etc. Inventory vouchers are used for this damages, stock damages, shortages, and manufacturing vouchers. What is debit balance and credit balance? Ninth question is what is debit balance and what is credit balance? This is also important. When the customer ledger shows debit balance, you have to get amount from that customer. When the customer supplier ledger shows credit balance, you have to pay the amount to your supplier. When it shows debit balance in supplier ledger, it's an advance. You have paid excess. If the customer ledger shows credit balance, you have received advance from that party. If an expense ledger shows debit balance, that's an expense. Sales ledger always shows credit balance. Purchase ledger shows always debit balance. And bank account. Bank account, it may shows credit or debit. Actually, your bank statement shows debit balance in current account and saving account. If your bank account is CC account, the balance will be credit balance. Credit balance as per tally, but as per them it's a debit balance. Where do you enter stock damages in tally? Stock damages in tally. Go here, tally, account inventory vouchers. Here you can enter. Say example, laptop, one number, being stock damages. After enter this quantity will reduce from the stock. Say example, laptop, go here, counting stock item, laptop. Say here, this is stock damages. The question is, where do you enter stock damages in tally? To damage stock entry, gateway of tally, go to inventory vouchers, then here stock journal. The next question is, how will you enter bank charges? While you reconcile bank account, some bank charges, check returns may not appear in tally, because when you see the statement only you can find the charges, bank charges in the bank statement. That is, you have to enter in journal entries or payment vouchers. How will you enter check return entry in tally for both deposits and payments? Check issues called payments. Sometimes if you deposit checks, it may bounce for some other reason because of insufficient funds or check overwrite, whatever it is the reason. When it returns, debit to the customer account and credit to bank account. Sometimes you may issue check, the supplier or the client, when deposit the check, the check will bounce. So that what to do is debit to bank account and credit to supplier account or client account. How will you reconcile bank account in tally? This is very important question. To reconcile bank account, first go to display, account books, ledger, say bank account, and then press here reconcile button. After that, here we have some entries, you find out the bank statement and enter the date on which date the check was cleared. Say example, if the contra entry 1,50,000 deposit entry suppose was cleared in 24, enter 24. If the check deposit 60,000 cleared on 12, say enter here 12, like that. After finishing everything, press Ctrl A, say like this. How do we maintain sale orders in Tally? Actually, the company raise sale orders to their customers. After that, they will make delivery with delivery challans. After dispatched goods, with the help of delivery challans, you have to raise invoices. This process, before this doing this process, go here, Tally, features, accounting features. F2 inventory features, then say here order processing, yes. After that, purchase invoice, purchase order, you have to enter in inventory vouchers, sale order, like that party name, just like sale entries, sale invoice. After you raise order, you have to enter in delivery challan. Go to delivery note. While entering the delivery note, say example order number. When you make order, here the order number will appear here. Just you select and pass the entry. Then after that, invoice. Go here, sale invoice. Go to sale. Say Sangeeta. Delivery note. When we make delivery, here the delivery note number will appear. Just select that delivery note and enter and go ahead. Similarly, the purchase orders. How will you send data through email? This is very important. Sometimes it may useful. Say your boss, expert in Tally, he will ask it send data, Tally data to his email ID. To do this, go here, Tally, go here, find location, data. This data, just you have to zip it, zip this RAR, and then attach it to email. That's it. The next question is, how do you send Tally reports by mail? This is also very important. Say example, any report, go here, trial balance, email. No. Here enter the server name. This I will explain. Say Gmail or Yahoo, then email address, etc. For this chapter, I have created a video. If required, just call me at 9543198132 or email to tallyprofessor@gmail.com. How will you export reports to Excel? This is also very important. To export ledger, say example, this is I am going to export to Excel. Go to export, say no, default, Excel, say trial balance. This file, trialbal.xls will save in tally folder. Say go here, tally folder. Find location. Say trial balance. This is the Excel. Just how I made here. Go to tally whether it is correct or not. 6,40,000. 6,40,000. Okay. And now next question is how to take backup. Data back up. Say this is tally. Under tally folder you can find one data folder. This is you have to copy and paste to somewhere or write into CD, or you can copy into your pen drive. Otherwise go here, company info, backup, say example C:, destination C:. Say I am going to backup this folder. G:. Say when I go G:, you can find a file that is called G drive. Say here, this is the file, backup file. Through this backup file you can restore the data. Thank you for watching this video. I think it will helpful for you.
லேப்டாப் மற்றும் ஸ்மார்ட் போன் போன்ற பல பரிசுகள் காத்திருக்கிறது. CEI கம்ப்யூட்டர் எஜுகேஷன். பேசிக் கம்ப்யூட்டர் கோர்ஸ் முதல் ஆப் டெவலப்மெண்ட் வரை அனைத்து கம்ப்யூட்டர் பயிற்சிகளும் மிகச்சிறந்த வல்லுநர்களை கொண்டு பயிற்சி அளிக்கப்படுகிறது. CEI கம்ப்யூட்டர் எஜுகேஷன். CEI கம்ப்யூட்டர் எஜுகேஷன். செகண்ட் ஃப்ளோர், ஆப்போசிட் ஓல்ட் SP ஆபீஸ், கமர்ஷியல் ஸ்ட்ரீட், பெங்களூர் ரோட், கிருஷ்ணகிரி.